7:58 a.m. 7:58 a.m. 7:58 a.m. 7:58 a.m. Okay. We're getting ready. We're getting ready, guys. It looks like the rain is coming. Looks like the rain is coming. It's a wait and see game. It's a wait and see game. The rain is coming, guys. All right. Can I risk it? Ex-wife is in the area, guys. Nothing we can do. She'll see. Back mirror. Chill. It's time to chill or be chill. Juan Martinez's son should be running out. He should be running out. That's a vehicle right there. So we should see activity right here. Very shortly. All we gotta do is wait. That's all we gotta do, boo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, so we should be able to get some type of activity. Some type of confirmation. Okay. The ice cream man? No, that's the animal control. Okay. Oh, there we go. We have activity. The child looks like he is walking to school. Yep. He is walking to school. The female should be up next. Okay, looks like we're getting the bar rolling now. Getting the bar rolling now, guys. Females up next. The son left the school. The son left at 8:06 a.m. 8:06 a.m. May 18th, 2026, Monday morning. The child left. And now it's the mother's turn. Okay. Now it's the mother's turn. It's time for mommy to get to work. It's time for mommy to get to work. That's right. It's time for mommy to get to work. Wait. I don't see nothing. Nothing. I think we've been duped. Bamboozled. Get a better angle shot at this one. Okay. This one. Ready? Not much we can do there. Ready? Running down. Little birdie. Little dog is going to be working today. Little dog. Ready? Ready? The window opened up on the second floor. They're there. Okay, they made it in. He snuck in, and they opened up the second floor window. So they're there. Was that quick or what? All I had to do was look up, and there's the window open. Oh, dog barking on command signal. Distraction, of course. The individuals are up there, and obviously this was instructions given on command signal while inside my room and in the kitchen. Okay, the individuals snuck in. The dog barking on command signal is a distraction, of course, and no work permit displayed, no address identification at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60824. The dog barking on command signal is continuous, a distraction away from trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. This is a trap house, and obviously the child remains in danger. Child remains in danger, and that's the silent alarm being utilized. Instructions given on command signal to the Martinez family as far as the dog barking on command signal right next door. 5135 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois 60824. So that's what's taking place, and we were able to find out because the window was opened. They had to open up the windows. They're working upstairs, and it's warm. 8:16 a.m., May 18th, 2026, Monday morning. There we go. This is Thomas Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, obviously responding, and the silent alarm has been triggered. Okay, no denying what is taking place regarding state fraud mental health hospital inpatient entrapment. Okay, now we have another individual arriving. Yes, I was right. And that's another reason for the dog barking on command signal. Remember, the dog barking on command signal is to manipulate me, and he's coming back with a bag to go and videotape the dog barking. Okay, so once I go and video the dog barking on command signal next door, I will have missed this shot of the individual arriving on the bike with a bag as far as reload of narcotics. So now you get the reason for the dog barking on command signal. Now the dog is no longer barking on command signal. See that? So the threat is over. The distraction is over with. So you saw it here. You saw it here. The individual arriving with a bike. These are young teens recruited to avoid any suspicious activity riding a little boy's bike. Okay, so they are making periodic deliveries. Their main customers seems to be the contractors that Thomas Cicero officials have contracted to work in the corner building. Okay, so it's a big job, and obviously these contractors are consumers of the narcotics, and we have them on video wearing their construction uniform and indulging in broad daylight trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. Also participating in the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. Alright, so the individual is in the back. He is reloading with the Candyman. The Candyman's in the house. The Candyman is parked away from camera view, of course. Current time, 8:19 a.m., 8:19 a.m., May 18th, 2026, Monday morning. Once again, the silent alarm was triggered, and the dog barking on command signal was deployed, and as soon as the individual arrived, the dog was no longer barking. Okay, so the dogs are specifically trained for this purpose as a distraction, the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. Please get involved. It is worth your time and effort. This is a trap house, one of very many in the area. Expansion in the workforce. Okay, the child continues to be in harm's way. He lives on the first floor, and we are standing by. The individual in the bike has been instructed to stay in the backyard until further notice. The individuals are on the second floor, and they have a front. The front is work, but there's no work permit displayed. There's no address identification, okay? And remember, February 27th, 2026, a U.S. Marshal fake catch and release father and son. The father continues hiding. The father continues hiding to avoid incriminating the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. And it was also documented that no evidence of narcotics were found. No search warrant. No canine dogs, no child protective agencies, no towing of vehicles, not even a knock on the door at 5130. Okay, so obviously this was all social acting, and this is a disregard for public safety. A lot of police officers and a U.S. Marshal involved. Disregard for public safety and a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. There we go. That we need desperately every summer because of the flooding that takes place. And let's not forget, May 1st, 2026, Friday as well, 6:17 p.m., a show of force by Thomas Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic, declaring me public enemy number one, okay, for providing this crucial service of Neighborhood Watch. 60 plus police officers were deployed along with paramedics, fire department, the whole area, front and back alley locked down. No one can come in, no one can go out, okay? And it was attacked specifically toward me, but a police report indicates that it was a prank call, okay? So obviously they're taking measures to avoid any wrongdoing. And again, I estimate over $1 million because it was 60 plus police officers, front and back alley, and fire department and paramedics. Okay, so this was a total disregard for public safety as far as a prank call and a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds again. Okay, so it's continuous. Remember, this is their livelihood. And obviously, they're trying their best to continue the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, and entrapment. Now, that's the reason for homeowner Martinez's son, right there. The blue vehicle you see right there. That's right. The blue vehicle right there is homeowner Martinez's son. Blue vehicle right next door, 5135. Okay? He's been instructed to park there overnight as a show of defiance. And we have homeowner Martinez's other son over here, 5135, with a brand new 4-door black Jeep. He will be making deliveries, Villager Pilsen area, okay, as far as narcotics. We have 5139, the female 5139 as well. Gunshot to the front window, brother and sister, okay, wearing Amazon delivery uniform to avoid suspicious activity, 5139. And of course, 5135. Oh, now they opened up the window completely. Now there we go. There we go. They're not scared anymore. We need air up in here. We need air up in here. Okay, there we go. There we go. We need air up in here. That's right. To serve and protect organized crime. Working discreetly, they cracked the window a little bit, and now they had to open up the windows because obviously they're working. There's no oxygen in there, and that is a safety concern. And obviously there's no work permit displayed, so it is a safety concern. Okay, they are working in hazardous conditions, and there's narcotics at use as well. The child remains in danger. This is trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics, guys. This is big business. And this is the reason why Thomas Cicero is continually working alongside Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132. Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, as you can see, this individual with the great truck is serving customers at an indoor-outdoor recreational facility golf course. You can see the panic by making a hole right through the blind. That's his height right there. And this individual, it is a family affair, okay? It's another trap house. So 5130, 5132, and the dollar store owner, obviously, is trafficking in distribution and packaging as well. You often see the dollar store owner having a public meeting in the back, all the way by the dumpsters, okay? Away from camera view. All right, that's what's taking place so far. And obviously, that's the reason for the high level frequencies and constant shock treatment to the brain electronically. You want to get rid of somebody? You attack the brain. You want to get away with the murder? Well, you have to implement the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, and obviously, Homeowner Martinez's son has been deployed for this specific purpose, okay? That's the vehicle right there. The blue vehicle has been deployed, Homeowner Martinez's son, okay? And his other brother is parked all the way over here, okay? If you want to find out their income, their resources, simply Google their license plates, okay? And you can find out for yourself how they're able to maintain their livelihood, okay? And that's it, okay? That's pretty much it, guys. So, they're doing a little work up there, perhaps a lot, and they're working discreetly. Obviously, the instructions given on command signal was given, and we were able to capture this on video. And obviously, we were able to capture the dog barking on command signal right here. We got him. We got him right here, guys. Okay? Ain't that something? The bright light harassment continues right here, right there, and right there. Okay? How about that? What a small world. What a small world, guys. You saw the discretion being taken. And this is organized crime, working alongside San Francisco officials and law enforcement. And of course, it goes up the chain of command. San Francisco Mayor, Larry Dominic, the machine. Open for business. That's right, we record what people don't see. Okay? Open for business. Please share our information. If these news media outlets are not covering our information, okay, simply turn the channel and you're going to see a great improvement in your community, okay? Remember, it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't, okay? The power of social media should be able to highlight what's going on in our communities, and especially when misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds have to be shared, and people have to be held accountable, okay? Especially when there's children in danger. So do your diligence and contact Child Protective Services and also Internal Revenue Services. Post the date January 8th, 2025. I fill the petition with a tax preparer tax evasion regarding 5132. Okay, 5132 is the main headquarters of organized crime, well documented on our first social media platform. Okay, we got these individuals, and they're, well, there was a time I was considered a family member. Okay, so remember, I know these individuals very, very, very well. Okay, so that's my advantage. But please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Post the date January 8th, 2025. Fill the petition with a tax preparer tax evasion regarding 5132. The first floor remains vacant, and obviously Nello Greco and his family members feel pretty confident that Thomas Cicero Mayor can deal with me. Okay, so Thomas Cicero Mayor is under the spotlight, and hopefully we can bring more attention to the corruption, to the child abuse. That's right, child abuse. When you have children specifically trained to handle narcotics, to deliver the narcotics directly to the dollar store owner, and that's the reason for the children running on command signal and carrying a phone. Okay, they're serving customers discreetly away from camera view. Okay, so obviously, Child Protective Services needs to be deployed here urgently. Okay, I already placed the urgent plea on our videos, especially after the individual was caught blowing his nose in public. Okay, right shortly after. He gave a sample to the construction workers, and he was looking at the construction workers as they were passing the sample to one another. This is a public safety concern as well. Plenty of liquor stores in the area. Let me repeat that. Plenty of liquor stores in the area. A bad combination, a lethal combination, once it's mixed with the narcotics. Remember, these contractors are working with heavy machinery, putting at risk the public, okay? And they're also driving, okay? So you can see the cones there. They are working. They do have a contract with Tunnel Sister officials working on a building in the corner, okay? So this is a really big safety concern. Children in the area. And of course, Morton High School students, that fateful day that the Morton High School student was shot and gunned down. Our condolences to the family. We'll continue bringing this up because I think it matters. I think it matters because all the resources and time and money being spent here on me rather than protecting Morton High School students. It did not have to happen, guys. The Morton High School student, yes, that did not have to happen, okay? He was gunned down a few feet away from Morton High School, and that is a total disregard for public safety. And you will see from time to time the police officers attacking my psyche. Remember, May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., the police officers, 60 plus police officers, paramedics and fire department, and the whole area on lockdown, back alley and the front. They also caught my ex-wife at work. The police officer by the name of Morano. Okay, he was asking, someone wants to hurt themselves in your property, and we would like to get more information. And she fainted. And obviously, that was to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. Also, we uploaded the video of my son's statement that I got without his knowledge. We're trying to create awareness, okay? But the statement that the conversation between the police officer Morano and my son Carlos, as soon as they got there, as soon as they got here, a show of force, while watching TV, unprovoked, the police officer by the name of Morano asked my son, and we have his statement, is your father Miguel Rodriguez? Is Miguel Rodriguez upstairs? I would like to say hi to him, okay? So you can imagine, it's good cop, bad cop, trying to include me in what happened here as far as the show of force. Remember, they were looking for an individual by the name of Mr. Bravo. And also, the police report indicates that it was a prank call. Okay. Safeguards and the basement, not second floor. But as soon as they arrived, they were eyeballing me, and we were able to capture them right behind the tree right here. And they had shields, helmets, and they had a special tool to knock down the door. This is to attack the victim's psyche. That's the reason so many police officers were dispatched, 60 plus police officers, paramedics, and fire department, to see if I make a run for it. And remember, just like now, I am being subjected to lethal high-level frequencies. If you want to manipulate a victim to panic, from any electrical source outage, okay? If you want to shut down disabled internet connection, failed uploads, that's what you do, okay? Electromagnetic field waves, okay? If you want to cause the victim to have accidents regarding loss of coordination, well, the high frequencies attacks the victim's nervous system, okay? If the frequencies are high enough, the victim will not be able to control his body movement, okay? It's going to be altered somewhat. It's going to be disturbed somewhat. And this was going to cause accidents. Same with the bright light harassment, utilizing mirrors, redirected, or the military-grade technology set on the victim's eye scope. All right, cannot talk too much. Ex-wife should be arriving soon. I continue looking behind my back. She's in the area. But obviously, business as usual. No work permit, okay? Displayed, take a good look. No work permit, no address identification, and the children continue to be used for this type of specific purpose. This is a trap house. Please do your diligence and contact Child Protective Services. This is an urgent plea. We need the public's assistance, especially when this goes up to chain of command. Town Mayor Larry Dominic, okay, who has declared me public enemy number one. There's another reason why you're going to see no police officers in the area. See that? No police officers in the area. They're waiting for me. They're waiting for me. But I have to panic. Remember, that's one of the reasons for the electronic harassment. Once again, if you want to get rid of somebody, the electronic harassment, okay? If you want to get away with the murder, as far as secondary health issues or radiation levels, well, you have to implement the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, and trap. Standing by. Let's see what's going on. Waiting. We are waiting for the individual 5132. He should be up next. He's up next, guys. Okay, we are waiting. 8:37 a.m., May 18th, 2026, Monday morning. We got him. You guys want to try the dog barking on command signal again? We got him. Poor saps. Can't blame them. This is their livelihood, guys. Remember that. This is their livelihood, guys. Okay, let's have another look. Let's see. There you go. They're nice and cozy up there. They have the air conditioner on. Nice and cozy up there, guys. Nice and cozy, strategizing. See that? And let's not forget the bright light harassment. Right there. Very discreet, right? Very discreet. And this window right here. And we do have a jogger passing by that was able to capture this, not on video, but the expression that he made. A jogger that took the time to, we call him right here. All right, dog barking on command signal. You see how they make the dog bark automatically? So they're specifically trained to bark. See that? The barking just happens spontaneously. See that? Once I walked away from the window. See? They want me to stay back there. They don't want me up here in front. 8:39 a.m., May 18th, 2026, Monday morning. We have activity, guys. I'm telling you. We have activity. Waiting. Okay. I'm guessing most likely the individual 5132 will be making a play. Okay, that's what I'm guessing right here. Standing by, guys. Let's see what happens. Not much we can do. Okay, ex-wife is in the area. Not gonna rock the boat. We gotta wait, guys. We're going to be doing a lot of running today. A lot of running today. Alright, waiting for the gray truck. He should be deployed very shortly. Even though it's a late start, I don't know why. He could be under the weather, but he also has two other vehicles in the back garage. So we're getting ready, guys. We're waiting for Homeowner Martinez with the black four-door Jeep. Okay, we were able to capture the individual here as well. Okay, we were able to capture them. Alright, standing by. Cannot be by the window. Ex-wife is in the area. Alright, let's see. Let's see back here. Okay, the dogs are pretty normal. Okay? Dogs are pretty normal. Let's see. Okay, so there you go. It doesn't get clearer than that. Why is Homeowner Martinez's son blocking their driveway? And look, like that. So let's see what's going on. He just arrived. Alright, I guess it's Uber Eats. I guess it's Uber Eats. So that's Homeowner Martinez's son parked right there. See that? Is that an Uber Eats? So the vehicle arrived. So I don't know. Why did he park here? You see that? So that was pretty intentional to me. See that? That was intentional. We got him on video. We got him on video. And of course, he was instructions given from the second floor. Attacking the victim's psyche, of course, to see if I respond. He parked here in front to see if I respond and to react. That's called the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. That's the reason the individual acted as if he was a delivery person. He wasn't a delivery person. He was instructed to park here in front to provoke a confrontation, to see if I respond. Okay? And once I focused on him, he was just slowed down to see. But this is daily plan attacks, entrapment, and that's the reason you don't see no police officers in the area. Okay? And that's it. All right, so that's Humberto Martinez other son right there, 5135 and 5139 Trap House. Gunshot through the front window. All right, we got him. This is my address right here. Okay, and May 1st, 2026, when the police officers arrived, a show of force, the police officers were hiding behind the bush there. My son had just left with his girlfriend, and this door was open, okay? But this one was locked. So the reason for the police officers hiding behind the tree was because this door was open, okay? So they were waiting for me to come down and lock the door, okay? That was May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., okay? A show of force, unprovoked, by Town Cicero Mayor Baby Dominic, provoked confrontation. Okay. Other than that, I guess that's it. Don't see no other. Okay, I guess that's it. So we got what we needed. So. Yeah, when I first saw this individual parking in the front, he looked like he was looking for something in the back of his passenger side seat, which is pretty common as far as delivery individuals making delivery. But when I seen that he wasn't delivering anything to anyone, and he got back in his vehicle and drove off, and when I went to the street and I recorded him, he slowed down. So remember, this was instruction given on command signal to provoke a confrontation. Dog barking on command signal continues. So, social acting is a very big part. Remember, the individual wasn't parked here in front, was instructed on command signal. Behind enemy lines, plenty of second character witnesses in the area, and obviously this individual was instructed to react. But that is catfish, bait, focus, follow, attention span. In other words, if I do not engage, if I do not respond, if I do not, to me it looked like a delivery person, and obviously we were able to capture this on video. It was not. This was a planned attack. Remember, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, arrest, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. Now, it's the same equation. Okay, remember, they're trying to get away with the murder. You wanna get rid of somebody? You attack their brain from any electrical source outage. You want to get away with the murder? Well, you just saw it firsthand. Okay, the police officers standing by, false police reports and arrests. See that? And they will document the victim with some type of history of mental health issue illness. Okay, that's the way it goes. This is organized crime family process. And social acting plays a very big role, okay? The second this individual arrived, I focused on the individual. I seen that he was retrieving something from behind the driver's side seat. Obviously, that's very common when it comes to delivery individuals, okay? But when he drove off and he didn't make no delivery and he was instructed to park here, and I continued recording his license plates, and he slowed down. That right there was the engagement they were looking for. Okay? And that's another reason why you don't see the police officers in the area, because I did not respond. See that? They are waiting. They're hiding. And this was categorized as state fraud mental health hospital inpatient entrapment. And this is how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. There we go. We have Department of Public Works They have been deployed as well. See that? So they are attacking the victim's psyche, deploying Thomas Cicero officials randomly to remember. Each employee is handpicked by Thomas Cicero officials. And we have the dog barking on command signal again. The silent alarm has been triggered again, okay? All right, that's it for us, guys. They're just going to continue with the dog barking on command signal. And obviously, we were able to capture the individual, Homero Martinez's son, has no business parking and blocking their driveway, okay? The individuals continue working discreetly on the second floor. No work permit displayed, okay? No address identification, okay? This is a trap house. Please notify Child Protective Services. Please notify proper government agencies. Remember, the reason Thomas Cicero Mayor is able and so defiant at what he does is because February 1st, February 27th, 2026, a U.S. Marshal, fake catch and release father and son, okay, Friday at 3 p.m. It was documented that no evidence of narcotics were found. No search warrant, no child protective agencies, no canine dogs, no towing of vehicles, obviously, and we have the individual returning back in the four-door red Jeep with his wife on video. And we have him on video opening and closing the door wearing the same clothes, okay? So he was instructed not to come back to avoid implicating the U.S. Marshal and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, any wrongdoing. But most important of all, it was documented that no evidence of narcotics were found, okay? And that's pretty much how they're able to avoid external government agencies from taking a hard look at Thomas Cicero. So for now, Thomas Cicero remains under the spotlight, but more important, they are working diligently. These are individuals right next door that specialize with the military-grade technology. This is a scale called social acting equals reaction response panic, okay? Depending on the victim's emotional disturbance state of mind, okay? So the dog barking on command signal, the whistling that you're hearing right now, it's all to attack the victim's psyche. The only thing that's missing is the police officer, of course, and the police officers are keeping their distance. They're very, very concerned, and obviously, that's not what we want. We want them to act normal. We want them to actually do their job, to protect our citizens. And obviously, they're spending all their time and effort on me and resources and taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. A lot of money being spent on me, guys, to get rid of me. So they feel very defiant they can get away with the murder, okay? But, as you can see, this attack that just happened right now is a true testament that they are concerned, okay? Remember, anything happens to me, there's going to be a question mark. It's going to spark a curiosity, okay? But they're going to continue trying. There's nothing wrong with trying. This is their livelihood at stake. All right. That's it for now. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. And you guys just notice the first attack of very, very many. Not the first time, of course. All right. That's it for now. All right. The dog just wants our attention. Let's see what's going on back here. You wanted my attention? You got it. Let's see. All right. The dogs are just acting normal. Okay. All right. For now, we're moving on, guys. Let's not forget the dollar store owner on video throwing rocks at the window. That's another provoked confrontation right there. On video. And the dollar store owner most likely is waiting for the female at 5130. The female at 5130 is hiding behind the door. The individual at 5132 is hiding behind the door. The second I turn off the video camera, these individuals will be deployed and obviously the Roughnecks. Okay? These individuals on the second floor, they arrived discreetly, they cracked the window open, and they couldn't take it no more. They had to open up the windows. Okay? So, we got it. There's a sneezing. You heard the sneezing. Let's see. Okay, the sneezing. And she disappeared. The sneezing. And she disappeared. See that? The door's left open. See that? And the bright light harassment continues. Okay? So the door is left open because they want to manipulate me to keep the cameras in the back. Okay? All right, for now we're moving on, guys. These guys, they're trying desperately. 8:55 a.m., May 18th, 2026, Monday morning, guys. Thomas Cicero Mayor, David Dominic, once again, responded with another provoked confrontation right here in front. Watch out. We got him. Okay, we're moving on for now. And we got him over here. There we go. That worked out pretty good. Dog working on command signal continues. Waiting. We are getting a little bright light harassment. See that? They can increase and intensify the light. They want me real bad. They want me really bad, guys. That's right. Organized crime. They most likely they hate me right now, but tomorrow I guarantee you they're gonna love me. 2026 looks pretty good to me. Very promising. Very promising, guys. I'll tell you that. Okay, Dollar Store owner has arrived. Let's get to it. Dollar Store owner has arrived. He is changing vehicles now periodically to avoid our surveillance. Sometimes he arrives different colors as well. And he also has a white truck. He has a white truck. So Dollar Store owner has arrived. There should be activity very, very shortly. Okay, Dollar Store owner has the foot on the brake. He is waiting for the command signal to go inside his business. Okay, so nothing happens by accident. He is in communication, as I'm speaking, directly next door, 5135 West 24th Street in Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60004. Second floor hideout. He is in communication, as I'm speaking. He does have the foot on the emergency brake. You can see right there. Okay, so he is waiting. Oh, there we go. He's going in. It took him a while. Looks like he's not in a hurry to open up his business. And it's 8:58. Dog barking on command signal continues. As a distraction, of course, Dollar Store owner is still waiting for the distraction of the dog barking on command signal so he can sneak inside his business. How about that? He needs a distraction to sneak in his own business, guys. Does that make sense to you guys? Dollar Store owner waiting for me to walk away from the window so he can make it run as fast as he can. There we go. We got it. It took him a while. There we go. He's not in the mood. All right, there we go. Keep messing around with children, okay? Keep messing around with teenagers. It's going to go real well for you. Really well for you. Remember, he is targeting children and teenagers with the candy boxes, okay? This is dangerous, lethal. Okay, so that's what we got so far. That was the owner. Not responding. And the dog barking on command signal did not work. Remember, the dog barking on command signal wants to manipulate me to go toward the back window again so the dollar store owner can make his way inside discreetly. But that didn't happen. 9 a.m., May 18th, 2026, Monday morning. Okay? Intentions are very clear, guys. Homeowner Martinez has no business blocking their driveway. This is a pre-planned attack. And this individual that parked here in front, his intentions were very, very clear. Watch out. We got it. Town Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, has responded again with a physical attack. Watch out. We got it.